Alright, we should be properly live and whatnot. Let's see, where did we leave off last time? We were in the middle of a quest. It was the stupid quest, Ghost Ahoy. And we were trying to figure out what in the hell an Ectotoken was, so that we could then enter the ghost town village thing. That's where it all went wrong. Ectotokens. And I had done some research on my own and had discovered things about them. Yeah, here it was. You need stuff. With bones, a pot, and a bucket of slime. For each offering, we can collect slime in the basement using empty buckets. We must grind the bones into a pot using the bone grinder on the second floor, then head to the ground floor and worship the Ectofuntus. Bones and slime will be consumed, leaving us with the empty bucket and pot. Will grant 4 times the usual prayer experience and speaking with a ghost disciple while wearing a ghost speaking. You know, can we just buy pots of bone meal? Like, is that a thing? Can we just purchase that? Just save us the hassle of doing the bones and the pots and all that junk, because that would be outstanding if we could do that. Let's see. Bone meal. No. Not sold. Crud. So we need pots. We got all this other stuff. Let's see. Alright, let's figure out the pathing. If we go to the town and we are making the Ectotokens, then we can get into the town to get to the bank to access our other quest items that we need to work on this quest. So it's okay to put all of our quest items in and keep out only what we need to make Ectotokens. Then we can just take out pots and such. Then we need to collect things. We need buckets for slime. There's a couple of buckets. Let's take out 5 pots. And let's take out, we'll get 5 pots, 5 buckets. Well, how many inventory slots? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Let's do 10 pots. We can do 10 pots, 10 buckets. Then that will give us... Oh no, we have to have somewhere to put the bones too. Alright, so if we've got... God, the the inventory management game of RuneScape. Alright, so... We're going to go 5 pots, 5 buckets, and then as much bones as we can carry, and that'll let us make multiple trips. Although, yeah, let's do 4 and 4. 4 pots, 4 buckets. Oh, yeah, inventory management. It's not my favorite part either. But, you know. Alright, so we're going to do 4 pots, 4 buckets. We're going to take out 12 bones. Let's do 13 bones. And that'll get us started. We need to go get some more buckets, but I think they sell them at the general store back in town. Yeah, right here. Let's jump over there. Oh, also, yeah, Marlene, hi, hello. How? I'm good. I'm very stuffy. My allergies have been crazy, but I'm good. I'm doing all right. I'm alive. It's very cold outside. Dost thou sell buckets? Yes. All right. We got buckets. We got pots. I think we're good to go to the Ectofuntus and start worshiping him. It, them, her. I don't know. The Ectofuntus. All right. So we go Lumbridge. We run to the desert. We glider to outside of the temple. And then we run through the temple. Takes us into Mauritania. Run across Mauritania. And then we need to figure out where to get the buckets of slime. And then we can go grind up some bone meal. And we'll be good. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy. It's just so great. All right. Let's see. Get over here through the temple. And then we can get our Ecto tokens. We need 31 total. I hope they stack. No, you never get either of those. One of the core design elements of RuneScape, I've come to understand, is that you have limited inventory space and limited access to banking. So when they make new content, they build it around the fact that you have 28 inventory slots. So people will consider things like, is it worth giving up an inventory slot? Because an inventory slot could be another healing item or another way to gain additional XP. So the 28 inventory slots is really super built into the core of a lot of the design space that they seem to explore. So that yeah, you don't really ever get easier access to it. At higher levels, you will get access to more banking spots. Like I got my, if you get, like you can get access to certain guilds and things that just kind of give you more areas that you can bank in. But because of the limited inventory, banking access also affects money making. Because like if you're let's say you're mining, then the distance, how far you have to run from the nearest bank to your mining spot back and forth to build up ore to sell it on the Grand Exchange, is greatly determined. It like the amount of money you can make is determined by the distance between those 2 points, is what I'm trying to say. So they take that seemingly all into account whenever they design new content. The game is very, very built around the idea that they will not and refuse to deprecate old content for the sake of new content. So, yeah, kind of feels like being a peon in an Age of Empire type game. It doesn't not feel that way. But you get used to it. It's very much a game of, like, actually Tetrising the inventory isn't a thing because they're all just squares, so that's just is what it is. But it turns into a thing of like being aware. I don't want to compare it to Dark Souls, but it makes me think of like in your head being like, all right, what am I taking into this battle? Do I have the things that I need for what I want to do to get from point A to point B? Have I accounted for the healing items and such that I'm going to need, or do I need to go get more, etc., etc., etc.? Although Dark Souls is a distinctly not limited inventory, but it is a game also kind of like a roguelike where you're like, okay, do I have the stuff I need to do the thing I want to do, is something you have to be constantly sort of keeping in the back of your mind in a way. Come on, get over there. Asheron's Call did it with encumbrance. Oh, yeah, that's a smart way to do it. It's a smart way to do it. I don't like weighted money. That sucks a lot. But yeah, that's not a bad way to go about it. All right, so apparently in the basement of this place, is a pool of slime, according to the wiki. I don't know how to get there. Yeah, collect slime. Take an empty buckets and enter the trapdoor to the west. Alright, so there's a trapdoor to the west. Near Ectofuntus. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. No, right down here. Right on the floor. I really could not see that. I was looking the other day and couldn't find it. Alright, so we need to go down to this pool of slime. And the game does little tricky things. Like right here, this little kind of orange point is an agility point, where if I have a high enough agility score, I can jump down here instead of having to walk down there. Which I don't have high enough agility, so the game is making me do this long, winding path method. So it makes the game, like, unlocks in the game very much feel like... it's weird. I'll say that. It's very weird. Like, higher levels removes a lot of tedium and stuff, but it never completely goes away because it's such a core part of the design. Alright, now we go down this stairwell. It's like right now the game's playing with inventory space in the way that, like, the more buckets of slime I brought, the less times I'm going to have to make this annoying trip. Alright. Why does this bucket not work? Compost? What is it? Empty compost. Why do I have compost in this bucket? Alright. We have 4 buckets. Well, let's get our way back up. Alright, go back up top side, and there's a bone grinder. We can grind up our bone meal into our pots, and then we should be able to have 4 ecto tokens. Where's the actual way out? Oh, it's the ladder way over here. Alright, up the stairs. I think ecto coolers are what you drink to cool off after making so many ecto tokens. Alright, so do we just put the bones? Where do the bones go in? No, I don't want to bury them. No, cancel. I don't want to bury the bone. I want to use the bone on the bone grinder. Alright. Where do the bones go in at? Alright, let's see. See, like right here in the wiki, they've got the efficiency method, weight reducing gear, graceful clothing, boots of lightness. Basically, they give you the fastest way to worship the Ectofuntus and make these things. But all right, go up the stairs. Use a bone on the loader of the bone grinder. That's what I was. All right, right click. Use. Oh, directly. All right. This thing's like multiple different parts. Alright, the bone is in. We've ground it. And then we take the crushed bones. Oh yeah, maximizing is definitely a thing. Oh, it seems to just keep auto doing it. How could you... how dare you arrive late? This is ridiculous. I can't believe you, Gregory. Yeah, it's very much an efficiency-based game. Like, you see a lot of things that are like, exact pathing and stuff to maximize things for repeat actions and things. But what I like is that it's all in the official wiki. You don't have to go, like, I don't know, a lot of other MMOs, you have to, like, Google, like, most efficient way to blank and read through those shitty blogs, but efficiency methods are just built right into the blog on this one. Like, it's even got right here is like a inventory loadout they recommend to do this task. Alright, so we've got our 4 pots. That's true. Most things are videos now. Although I notice a lot of videos are just AI voices reading the blogs. Alright, we're going to worship this Ectofuntus. Alright. He hath been worshipped. Is it... Did we do it? Where do we get our tokens from? It's supposed to give us tokens. We didn't get tokens. Oh, we can get spooky boots and a spooky hood? I'm glad they made that round on the top. That could have been very badly. I don't know. He's very funked at us, and I don't know. We want tokens. Necrovirus and Ghost Cyber's on the sword. Alright. Ectofuntus will give players Ecto tokens for worshipping the Ectofuntus. It says it should be giving us tokens per worship. But I'm not getting any. Alright, let's talk to Necrovirus. Alright. We're not getting tokens. Any type of bones, bucket of slime, each required for every offering. So we've done the offerings. Slime can be collected in the basement. Yep. Grind the bones in the pot. We did that. Head to the ground floor worship. We've done that. Bones and slime, leaving you with an empty bucket, empty pot. This will grant 4 times usual prayer experience. That's cool. Speaking with a ghost disciple while wearing a ghost speak amulet. Allows the player to claim the tokens. Alright, so we got to speak to a disciple. I see. Oh gosh, we got 20? Oh, I thought it was a 1-for-1. Awesome. Now time for rich people making video about how better their lives are than over ours. Yeah, or pretending to anyway. That seems to be the key. Alright, use the bones on the loader. Alright, so in the quest guide, when it's like you need 31 Ecto tokens, I thought we would have to do 31 pots of flour and, 31 times, but it seems to be a 5 times a turn, which is nice. It also seems that after the first time you perform the action of the bone grinding, it does the rest automatically, which is also very nice. All very nice things. So this should give us 40 Ecto tokens, which should be enough, theoretically anyway. But we do have to get back into town, which we'll need to spend 2 tokens each time we pass through the barrier, I believe. Yeah, when you mess up on the bone grinder, they call it doing a boner. It's classic. Classic bone grinding joke. Alright, we need the slime. I almost forgot about the slime. To the slime. Bone grinder just sounds like an 80s wrestler's, Well, maybe I'm just thinking of bone saw. I do like that when you're underground, they share maps with other underground sections, so you can see like other dungeons in the background. Now we go down this stair. And then we go down this stair. And then we collect our slime. Use bucket on slime. I enjoy Discord moderation to a degree. It's enjoyable to hang out and whatever. Saturday and I talked for a while about our decision last night to remove X and Facebook links from the Discord, and I think it's the right move, honestly. If I could also find a way to remove all like garbage AI generated blog links, then I would do that too, but it's difficult. Oh, did my camera die? What happened here? I think my webcam might have died. No, it's dead, Jim. Let's see. What happened? Can y'all see me? I don't think you can see me. Alright, hold on. There I am. I'm right here. What happened, camera? Oh, there we go. It's back. I don't know what happened. VCam decided it hates me. It was gonna fuck up. Yeah, not to be confused with Bone Grinder. It's a different thing. Different thing. Alright. We've got our slime. We've got our bone meal. Let's come over here and we'll worship the Funtus. Ah, worship. Ah, ah. You gotta do it each time? Alright. Blocked my regular web post from a website on the news channel. Oh, did it? Interesting. If it does that, again, PM me or Saturn the link. And we'll see. Because he set up the auto mod for it. I did not. So I'm not quite sure how that all works. There we go. Hello. Yes. May I have my tokens? Is this how churches work? You go and you worship, and then afterward you get your tokens for worshiping? Or they're like, oh, thank you for worshiping our God. Here's your tokens. All right. 2 Ecto tokens. I would like to enter Port Phantasmus. Here's 2 Ecto tokens. Okay. We are through. We've got 36 remaining Ecto tokens. We need to go. Where are we actually going off to? I'm not sure. I think we go here to this Ghosts Ahoy target. But, oh, right, we need to go to the bank and get our stuff. Right, this the communion wafer, that's your token. I grew up Baptist, so we did communion like once a year at like Easter. It wasn't like a regular thing, you know. But I remember being very excited. I was like, oh man, we get to eat the cookie thing? It was not a cookie. Definitely was not a cookie. All right, what are we taking? We need needle and thread. Needle, thread. We need silk. Silk. God, I have too much shit. I need to organize my bank one day. One of these days. One of these days, Alice. Silk. We need a knife. Got it. And a spade. And we also have this little ship we need to take. And we need to take 3 colors of dyes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Use the silk on the model ship. Done. You replace the toy boat's missing flag. And then we need to go... Are you fucking serious? All the way back out? We just got these tokens to get in here! Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. It's great and normal and good. Everything's fantastic. Attempt to search the chest in the east hull of the ship west of Port Phasmatis. A giant lobster will spawn that you need to kill. Level 32. I think we're okay. On level 32, we're combat level 60. That's true. There's, you know, I will give the game credit. There's a lot less tedium than a lot of other MMOs. Like, there's less just running back and forth to talk to people than Final Fantasy XIV, which always drives me crazy when they're like, oh, go talk to this person. You go and you get one bit of information, and they go, we'll go back and talk to the other person. And you're like, don't we have, like, ways to communicate at great distance here? I don't know. You know, how dare you close me? All right, attempt to search the chest. Do. I can't search it. We can open it. And then we can search it, and then a giant crab comes out. Yep. Take this guy out. Yeah, like sometimes with MMO quests, it's like you could just talk loudly and convey the information to the interested parties. I don't know why we have to do it this way. All right, chest is searched. We found a map inside the chest. We need to climb this ladder and then go up to the mast of the ship. Search the mast repeatedly until we found all the colors for the toy boat. Orange. All right, so top of the flag is purple. I need to write these down, I think. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil cup? All right, pencil cup. And I need a notepad. Hold on, I got one back here. It's behind the green screen. No one look. It's all secret information back here. Don't look. It's secret. Where's my notepad? All right. Here's a notepad. Found one. Mast clicker. Yeah, not as popular. All right. Everything goes back behind the secret curtain. All right, so what does this say? Top half of flag is purple. Gotcha. I do have a bookshelf. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to disappoint anyone, but I have a bookshelf and I have books, so. All right, dye the top half of the model ship's flag purple. Yeah, I have many books. All right, so purple, we need red and blue dye. So top half is purple. Yep. Bottom half of the flag red. So we'll use some red. Bottom half, yep. Dye the skull emblem orange. All right, so the quest tracker sees what we see. All right, so we need yellow and red put together. It makes orange. We need orange dye on the skull emblem. We did it! And we'll go down to the main deck. And we talk to Old Man. This must be his legal name. Is this your toy boat? Oh yeah, this is the ghost of the lady's son that died. That's what we're doing here. I remember all of this. I did. I know my primary colors. Made it through 3rd grade. Just gonna ask the dead captain to go. All right, use the chest key on the chest. Found a piece of map. All right, it's our 2nd piece of map. Cross the gangplank. And then we're hopping across rocks to this next chest. Badly, might I add, falling all the while. You can do it. We did it. Most dexterous wizard in the land. Oh my god. I always thought primary was red, green, and blue, but I think I'm just thinking of that's the colors that like pixels and monitors use. So I'm not sure. You cannot run out of jump. You can run out of run. Alright, found a piece of map. Use the map pieces together. Doop, doop. Did it. Enter port Phasmatis? Phasmatis. Phasmades? I don't know how to pronounce the name of the port. I will say that I've come to really appreciate the simplicity of interface that RuneScape has. I play a lot of MMOs and really just a lot of old PC games. Like I was playing, oh god, what? It was the old Ion Storm, like cyberpunk JRPG clone thing, an Anachronox, something like that, yesterday. And the old PC game and MMO interfaces are just friggin' terrible a lot of the time, you know? Blue, red, and yellow. Yeah, that makes sense, because green is blue and yellow together, so it wouldn't be primary. So that tracks. That tracks. I'm just in my head, RGB is so ingrained. Alright, so we're going to enter the port, travel on the rowboat to the docks, dig the South Island for a book, return to Port Phasmatis with the ghost captain, find the manual, find the robes, and undo the curse. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I do enjoy how the length of these quests, a lot of quests in RuneScape are like the length of entire quest chains in other MMOs, and I like that it's you know, like if you're doing a quest, it's like, oh, I'm going to be doing some shit. I'm not just going to stand in a field and kill 50 things. Like there's going to be more to it than that. Yes, I'll pay your Ecto tokens. Is this another player? It's just a guy with a ninja sword? Oh man, Age of Mythology Remake is so much fun. I don't know, did you play the original? Like, is it like muscle memory from the old style hotkeys that's messing with you, you think? Or is it like just nonsensical to you from the get-go? Okay, so if you got muscle memory, you might just be struggling because of that, which would totally make sense, especially for RTS games where it's so muscle memory based. Would you like to visit Dragontooth Island? It'll cost you 25 Ecto tokens? God. Fine. Jeez. Click A to move, space to attack. It's yeah. Yeah, if you played any amount of StarCraft, you've got some muscle memory. Yeah, we're getting ecto-funked all over the place here. This is ecto-funkflation. This is ridiculous. Alright, we got the book. Next, we have to find the manual. Can you take me back to Phasmatis now? Yes, climb in. Okie dokie. Ooh, we get to talk to the ninja sword guy. Akharanu? I'm a trader, come from Far East. Yep, cool. Do you have anything that can help me translate a book scribed in your language? Cool. Oh, and he speaks in the third person. Interesting. Doesn't want money, but there's something we could do for him. He's an admirer of Robin, Master Bowman. He's staying at the Village Inn. There's other humans just staying here? Alright. Okay, so we need to bring an oak longbow and 400 gold coins. Let's go grab a bow out the bank. Yeah, we don't get the Animal Crossing treatment of the boat captain singing to us. Oak short bow, oak longbow. Got it. And 400 coins. Talk to Robin. Keep playing Rune Draw until he agrees to sign your bow. Why are these people staying in this town? It's literally just a ruin. Like, there's no, well, the walls are falling down, and he's just like, oh, I'm just, staying here. Why? Who would stay here? I don't sign autographs. What a jerk. All right, what do we do? Draw? All right. Oh, we lost immediately. Okay. All right. Yep, we'll keep going. Draw. He's thinking. Yes, this is what Ectofuntus is all about. I don't understand how this game works. We just lost again. So we just gotta keep losing to this guy until he feels like such a big man that he's gonna sign our bow. I don't understand how this game works. We just keep losing. Is this a game? Is this guy just screwing with us? He's like, oh, let me show you a game. And then as soon as we play, he's like, yeah, you lose, idiot. I think it's like blackjack. So each one of these is worth a certain amount of money. And if you draw the skull, you lose. Now we got 11. He's got 12, so we have to draw. 17. He has 19. Draw. Oh, we busted. This is ridiculous. Draw. We lose immediately. Why? Why is this game? This is a shitty little mini game. Draw. We got 1. We win! Ah, screw you, Robin. Draw. Draw. We win again. I guess we could have asked him how to play. I just realized there's a how to play section in the dialogue options. Alright, we're at 3. We'll keep drawing. And we lost. How long do we have to play this game with this guy? Yeah, I'm not going to read the manual. It's stupid. Let's draw. We're at 11. He's at 9. Let's hold. Tie game. You fool. We win. All right. We got a 1. He's got a 9. We got a 6. 16? How are we supposed to be 16? No, by you drawing the skull. Alright, our bow is signed. We're going to go give it to the guy, and then we've got the book. Then we have to find the robes, and then we just have to perform the ritual. Alright, so we get this translation manual. We need a bucket of slime, which we don't currently have. Which means we need to leave the town and come back in, wasting more ecto tokens to go get a bucket of slime. Oh wait, we need a bucket. Go get the bucket. No, he wouldn't just sign the bow until he lost enough games of rune draw. And then he was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do it if you don't tell the ghosts that I'm screwing people at rune draw. Let's take some buckets. We don't really need this dye anymore. The needle, I don't know if we need the knife anymore. We'll hang on to it just in case. We can also take some bones. Nope. And some pots. Just in case we end up needing more ecto tokens, so we don't have to come back in and get them. So we have the inventory space, so why not? Alright, let's go out and get our bucket de slime. Force people to play your rune game before you... Yeah, well, trick number 1 is get famous, right? You got to get famous first, and then you can force people to play your terrible game. If Tim Sweeney has taught us anything, he said all you have to do is get famous, and then you can make us play your piece of shit that you made. Right? It'd be perfect. Oh, they'll assume you're famous. I didn't read that far. Sorry. I can't. My reading comprehension. Slow. I could see that. Tolkien fan stoned out of their mind. Totally. It's definitely weird. I do like that the game's kind of silly. Like it's very much kind of like steeped in that Tolkien-esque fantasy. There's a lot of like King Arthur references and stuff. Like you can go to Camelot. I did a quest to save Merlin before. It's very like super traditional old school fantasy stylings, but then also just kind of silly. Like the game is not afraid to be kind of like dumb and silly a lot of the time, which I think is nice to see, especially for MMOs that seem to be very self-serious a lot of the time. Like that's, in my opinion, that's one of the big perks of WoW, is WoW was always willing to be like, you know, kind of silly sometimes. 14 has some pretty silly moments too. They don't always translate very well, but it does also make an effort to be kind of goofy. All right, we got our slime buckets. We're gonna make 3 pots of bones to get some more ecto tokens, just because we're already here. Guys, I got a new cloak. I don't know if I told you. I had it last session too. It's my Ardoon Easy Diary cloak. Yeah, WoW, and it's silly genocides. You know how WoW is. WoW, I think, like, it was definitely less silly at launch, but it got sillier as time went on. You know, like there were little bits of silliness here and there when the game came out, and I feel like as time has continued, it's really been like, hey, let's crank up the comedy knob a lot. But you know, I feel like it's hard to do 20 solid years of really serious content to begin with. Back to the bone grinder. Yeah, I like the silly as well. I think you need to kind of temper the seriousness of a lot of this stuff with the silliness. I think RuneScape's real good about being just honestly a pretty silly game. Yeah, 14, like, I don't know, cancel. It's not like a... I definitely felt like there were some silly moments. Not in the story. The story's like straight up daytime television, soap opera level melodrama. But, I felt like there's some stuff that was like kind of goofy. There's some goofy things. All right. I also need to remember the next time I'm at the bank to get my good ring and my good amulet out. You guys don't let me forget. I need my jewelry. My jewelry's on. All I got on is my Ghost Speak amulet. Left my ring at home. I don't care what happens to the evil Pope in 14. I played up through, I was a good chunk into the Heavensward story. And everyone told me that like the base game story sucks. So just get through that. So I played, I think it was 60 or 70 hours to get through the base game story. And I was like, yeah, that did suck pretty bad. And then right at the very end, there was a little bit of intrigue. And I was like, okay, right here, the literal end is kind of interesting. And then I made it through a good chunk of Heavensward where supposedly the story picks up. And I was like, this is still very uninteresting to me. 1. We want to keep 1 bucket of slime. 2. 3. I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that eventually it does pick up, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want to put in 600 hours for it to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that some people have that patience. I don't. I just don't. I don't have that kind of tedium patience. I'd play a Yakuza MMO. That would be awesome. Just walk around beating the shit out of each other. Wait, where are we going? Right, we gotta go talk to the innkeeper. Alright, so we do need to go back in, pay 2 more tokens. Let's get over to this guy. $14 was also, and this is I don't know, my stupidity on display, I guess. But 14 was also just an insanely complicated game. Like there were just so many like systems and currency and menus and UI bloat, and like it was just insanely dense of a game just to kind of generally navigate. And I really, really struggled with it really hard. And then God forbid you're playing on the controller interface and you want to switch to like the mouse-driven interface or something else because like all your shit's in different places, and I just really struggled with the UI. I have the same struggle with WoW, where basically you have to have like third-party add-ons to make the UI usable with the amount of shit they kind of throw on top of everything, you know? Welcome to Green Ghost. What can I do for you? Do you have any jobs that I can do? Yep, very famous master bowman named Robin. We know about Robin. Cool. Yes, I'd be delighted. I think you be careful with Robin, though. He's far too full of himself. Oh, take that, Robin. Use the bucket of slime on the bed sheets. I'm sorry, we're sliming his bed sheets? Is that what's happening? All right, bucket of slime, 2 bed sheets. Yep. And now we talk to Gravings wearing this ghostly bed sheet. Oh my God, you guys. Look. Look how spooky we are. Look at this. Look at it. We're so scary. Here, I'll zoom out. I know it's too much for some of us. I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. WoW and 14 benefit from people who've played the games longer. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I'm really enjoying the just naked simplicity of RuneScape. Like there are complicated systems in like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like there's a lot of depth, but it's never expressed through complicated interactions, if that makes sense. Like the interactions I'm doing in the game are always, yeah, this is Silent Hill 2 now. The interactions you're doing are always like really simple. Click on this, click on that thing. That's basically it. You're kind of done. Combat is click on a guy and wait until he dies. So it's never complexity of interaction. It's always complexity of like narrative and what you're doing and where you're going. What are we doing? We're protesting Necrovarus. We know he's a douche, so yep. I'll be happy to help out. After Valerina's story, happy to help out. Excellent, excellent. We have to get 10 signatures from the townsfolk. Oh, he's just doing it traditionally petition style. All right, cool. Would you sign this petition form? Most certainly I will. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot of no's so far. 4. All right, 2. Can we just, it says we can just alternate. And they'll sign. Yeah, there's definitely an appeal in simplicity of interaction. Like, I don't mind complication. Like this quest round right now in RuneScape is very complicated. Like, I mean, you guys see all the steps. There's a ton of shit going on. But the interaction is never complicated. It's always just like, go there, talk to this guy, see what they have to say. There's puzzles, but the puzzles themselves are usually pretty self-contained and simple too. It'll cost me. Oh my God. All right, yeah, sure. I'll give you an Ecto token to sign. I think this is illegal now, but whatever. Could be Pac-Man. Like, we could be Pac-Man? Oh, the game, because we're a ghost, right? We're waiting on a big yellow circle to come eat us. Who else hasn't signed? Oh, what? No, hold on. Count check is here. Go away, count check. I don't want to check my account right now. All right, there's got to be more dudes around here. Let's talk to this guy. I haven't talked to him. Yeah, yellow circle with arms and legs, according to that one cover art, and shorts. And can we find that? I don't know if everyone's seen it. God, what was it? It was the like Pac-Man on like Atari 7800 or something. God, what was it? I don't know if everyone has seen this Pac-Man art, but it's insane. Oh, which Pac-Man was it? That terrible, terrible Pac-Man art. Oh, I see the link, but I can't click it. Which version of which version of Pac-Man was it? Because I'll pull it up on the stream right here. It's gotta be here. I want to say it was like the 7800 or something, but it was like Atari. Atari? 2600? That's this one. That's this Pac-Man. Oh no. God, Saturn sent me one and it was, we talked about it on the show. It was so awful. Which version of Pac-Man was it? Was it Pac-Land? I can't type. Pac-Man 7800. God, I think it was 7800. No. No. Gosh. Two-Pac, Too Furious. I'm never gonna find it. I'm sure I shared it in the Discord, but God, it was terrible. He was wearing these little short shorts, and he had way too big of a package. You know what I mean? Like it was too much. It was too far. Too far. All right, what are we doing? We're getting signatures. Let's go talk to people in this tavern. Have we done that? I do like that when you put the sheet on, it just replaces your hat. Like you still get to wear all your clothes under it. Okay, talk to this guy. What? Hey, look, another player. Is that, yeah, well, I see the link. I can't click the link. Can't click links while I'm streaming. This guy's a fervent supporter of Necrovirus. Get the fuck out of here. Guy's a jerk. Another fervent supporter. I think these people have been paid off. Get lost. All right. Get lost. All right. Let's keep going. Just need 4 more signatures. Quit telling us to get lost. All right, unclickable link. I can click them. It's complicated. It's a complicated answer. Oh my God, you guys, quit telling me you lost. It'll cost me. All right, yep, sure. 3 Ecto tokens. Oh my God, inflation. My Ecto tokens, you guys. This guy will now. Do these guys not remember that I just talked to him seconds ago? Is that? I think that's what's happening. 9. Come on, 10. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. All right. 1 Ecto token. Well, I'll pay that. That's fair. Okay. Bring the petition to Necrovirus at the Ectofuntus and cause him to drop a bone key. Oh, spooky. Go out it. Oh, we can't exit while wearing a bed sheet. That's weird. It's a weird rule. All right. Signed by 10 citizens. Yep. All right. A petition continues. As a port, Phasmatist should have the right to choose whether they pass over the next world or not, or have this decided by powers, and not have this decided by the powers that be on their behalf. We let them pass over if they wish. Oh yes. No. What a douche. Oh, in his rage, he drops a key. No, don't talk to him. Take his key. All right, and then we need another bucket of slime. Shit. All right, let's go downstairs, get more buckets of slime. No, it's not a tech thing. It's just a policy thing of me not clicking links while on stream. Not that I don't trust him, Arlian. I don't think he's been doing the like 5-year-long con of hanging out in our Discord to secretly one day send me a virus via Twitch chat link. Hold on. Someone shared it in the Discord. Oh, it wasn't Marlene. All right, so because I can see it, I know it's legit. We should be able to open this image directly. This was it. This was the weird. It's not high res enough, but it's very, very weird. All right. Let's see. What was it? Pac-Man 1982 Valley Midway. It was, so it would have been, maybe it was in the promos. eShop ADS. Yeah, you know, yeah, we'll worry about it later. We'll worry about it later. But it's weird. It's creepy and weird, and strange. And the weirdest part was this weird, like, slurpy ghost back here with his little tongue out, like, leering. He's leering. This little red ghost, look at him. Look at him leering. That's his tongue coming out of there. He's, like, gonna eat Pac-Man? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Like, is that what they're doing to Pac-Man? Are they eating him? That implies that they're eating, but he eats them. So I don't know how to feel. We're getting buckets of slime right now. I will say that I do find this section of the game to be kind of empty. Usually this game is pretty, like, there's kind of players everywhere. I've yet to really run into any dead content. But Mauritania seems like I've seen some other players, just not a ton. X-rated Pac-Man. Oh, I don't want to see that. All right, what are we doing here? Go upstairs at the Ectofuntus. Then we use the key on the door. And we search this coffin. Open. We just used the key. No, you got to use the key and then open the door. Right. Take the robes of Necrovarus from the remains of his mortal body. Fuck you, Necrovarus. Alright, bring the items to the Old Crone east of the Slayer Tower? Where is that? Oh my gosh. It's so far. No, I'm not clicking links. You're not going to trick me. We didn't even look at our treasure map, I guess, because we're following the thing. So so this showed you where to dig for when we found the book. All right, let's get back to the Old Crone. And then I think... So we're going to the Old Crone. We're basically almost done. We're at the 10-year-long con, where years from now you'll trick me into opening your one Windows XP virus disguised as a Discord link. What is this castle? I've not seen this. Oh, I thought that was a player. It's not. It's the zombie lady. The zombies just look like drunk people. Right, every time you fail to trick me with a link, it's it all restarts. Restarts the con. I'm an NPC in an MMO. I have one of those like social timers, you know? Alright, coming to talk to the lady. Any minute now. Can we put his robes on? No? Oh, can't. Lame. Right, the blaster worm. That's what I've been waiting on all these years. Just get hit with the blaster worm. Book of Harkanto. I have no idea how you came by this. Translation manual. Yada yada yada. Perform the ritual of enchantment. Oh, that's the dance? That's the ritual enchantment dance? Alright, so she has imbued our ghost speak amulet here. And now we just need to talk to Necrovarus. And then tell Valerina and Eastport, excuse me, to finish it. I'm not clicking that link to my own website. I'm not that foolish. I did try to upload a clip last stream, and YouTube didn't like it, so it didn't work. It was the one of us sucking swamp bubbles. Maybe I'll try again. YouTube's a terrible place. I hate YouTube. But also nothing's nearly as good as YouTube. Which is annoying. Like, at least, like, Facebook and Twitter and stuff, like, there are viable replacements for those. YouTube, like, there kind of isn't anything. We're just kind of stuck with it. It's just terrible. Like, I guess you have Vimeo, which is alright. It's kind of it. Yeah, never really went anywhere. Just kind of every now and then, like something that gets yanked from YouTube for like violating whatever, you can find it on Vimeo, but that's kind of it. You know, there's the federated version. What is it? What is the federated one? I don't remember, but there's like a federated version of YouTube, and it just does not have fucking anything on it at all. It just is what it is. Oh yeah, I forget we have the podcast on YouTube. It's just an auto upload. I don't actually upload it. I just check a box whenever I put it on the proper RSS feed. Not very many people watch our show on YouTube, I don't think. I think just a small handful. Not Federation one. You know, it's Federation YouTube channels. Alright, get in here, talk to Necrovarus. And then we'll let the whole town pass on. Won't that kill this whole town? I mean, they're already dead, but won't they, like, be gone? No, I am not insane. With this enchanted amulet of Ghost Speak, I have the power to command you to do my will. Oh, we're just going to force him to do what we want. Alright. Okay. I think we did it. Yeah, there's no consent there. You don't need to tell me. I sense the removal of Necrovarus' psychic barrier. Only happy to help out. Here, take this and thank you for the service that you've given us. Got a vial of bright green ectoplasm. Awesome. Excuse me. Empty this on the floor beneath your feet. Oh, it lets us teleport back to where we're this place. And then we can just refill this little thing. That's pretty cool. Got some prayer XP. Awesome. Quest accomplished. We did it. So let's go to the bank. Oh, no. Trying to tell my clan thank you for telling me congratulations. I typed it wrong. I just yelled it to this town of ghosts. Hey, there's another player. He's doing the little ghost part right now. Getting his petitions. Alright, don't need pots, don't need buckets of slime, don't need a bone key, don't need ashes, don't want our bed sheet, don't want bone meal, knife. This all goes away. We don't need any of this shit. I don't think we need the ecto file. Depends on what our next quest is. Let's see. Where does this take us to? Let's look at it. Intermediate length. So this quest we just finished, I think, is also an intermediate length to give you an idea of length, quest length in this game. Right. Right, yeah, they're not dead inside. So we're going to keep this vial with us because we need to come back here. And we'll keep our Ghost Speak amulet. Oh, nope. I wanted my ring back, though. Where's my ring? Here's my ring. Take you. And then... no monsters to defeat on this quest. It just gives crafting and prayer experience. Okay. So I think we're good. We also need a sapphire amulet and a spade. I don't have a sapphire amulet. I do have a spade. Let's jump back to Varrock and hit up the GE and buy a sapphire amulet. And then we're good. All right, hit up the GE. Sapphire amulet. We don't need the upgraded one. We should need the regular one. 517 coins. All right, sapphire amulet, spade, ring of recommended items. All right, well, we're not going to do the recommended items. We just want the bare minimum. That's how I live my life. Let's get to the gnome stronghold. Use our tree teleport here. I like this tree has a little mustache. Okay. Oh look, spammers. Let's report this guy. Report. Advertising websites. Take that, spammers. We did our duty. We did our part. Where are we going? I don't actually know where we're going in this quest. Jorl at the outpost south of the Tree Gnome stronghold. Old Jorl. All right. All is... You know when you approach someone and they just go, all is lost. Look around you. The great building will soon be in ruin. Great building? What are you talking about? Building is history spanning generations. Okay. To be ripped apart to make way for King Lathis' new alchemist lab. Oh. Nobody knows about the history of this building. We have to uncover the history of this building and convince King Lathis to leave it alone. Sure, tell us more. Oh. A very rare cutscene with many occupants over the years. The building has seen much action. It started life as an outpost. Its sole purpose being to see invading armies. Before they saw the city of Ardun. That was it. That was that was cutscene worthy. All right, game. Sure. Okay. If all goes well, I hope to be able to turn it into a museum. All right, cool. Let's start the Making History quest. I will make a stand for history. You really are my savior. Oh, thanks, Jorl. My favorite part about Jorl is that his glasses match his beard and hair and eyebrows. That's my favorite part. Three people that can help. trader. Alright, so talk to the silver merchant in the East Ardoon market. Yup. We don't need to keep talking to you, Jorl. Bye. Silver, silver. About the outpost. Just want to ask you about your great-grandfather, one who lived in the outpost. Does this guy have a silver monocle? Is that what that is? Yep, that's a silver monocle. Cute. Great-grandfather lived there, according to my mother, but even she knows very little about him. I see. He's got a key. Oh, I'm so tired. Why am I yawning? Ugh. Alright, so then we're going to use our cloak to make it to the monastery. Kendaran Monastery cloak, teleport. We're going to make our way this direction. So let us dig at the marked spots north of Castle Wars. I didn't stay up till 3 a.m. I just have not gotten my sleep back on track, man. I don't know what's going on with me. Well, I mean, I do. I refuse to make good decisions, I think is the answer, if we're being honest. I do like this section of the map. This is the gnome, goblin, orc war front. And you can see them all, like, these are the gnomes on this side and like the bad guys on this side. Or they're not goblins, what are they? They're Khazard troopers. You can see them like fighting right here. They have little battles. I think it's cool. And then there's some lava over there. Alright. We're going to dig up this chest, then use the enchanted chi. Key. That's how you pronounce that word. Yeah, no, not enough armies. Just 2 armies. Just a regular 2-army battle. You know, the normal kind. Alright, we're going to go stand right here and use our spade. Okay. We found the chest. Use the key on the chest. Use the key on the chest. Alright, you look in the chest, find a journal, and then you throw away the chest. Fuck that ancient relic. I just want the shit inside. We can learn nothing from the container. Alright, we got some walking to do. Let's see. What do we have after making history? Lost Tribe, Death to the Dorgashun, Elemental Workshop. Lost City I know is a pretty big one. Dig Site coming up. How many have we done? I wonder. Let's see. Can I filter by show completed? Is that an option? Is it in my quest diary here? Can I see how many quests I've done? Oh, here we go. Completed 44 out of 170. 170 quests in the game. I've done 44 of them. Which is pretty good progress for just a few weeks, I think. Well, some of the later ones are many, many hours long. Alright. We have 2 more people to talk to. And then we're off to find the scroll. Which will hopefully elucidate Jorl on the history of this place that he's so concerned about. For some weird reason. I guess I've got a little bit of run. We could use it. I've not been to this section of the map, I don't think. This is all new. Yeah, Yeah, this is Fremennik province. I've not been here yet. New territory for me. I think I've been up near here in Berthorpe, but I've not been this far north yet. You're a whole person, not just a leggy. No leggies here. Oh, there's some free beer in this little hall. So this is like the Norse-looking area. It's pretty cool. All right, talk to this guy. Are you brother of Drawn? That I am. Has he killed one of your family? Oh, God. Does he do that a lot? All right, we must be firm with him and not mention that Blannon sent us. In case he asks, he wields an iron mace in battle, eats rats for breakfast, kittens for lunch, and bunnies for tea? Ugh. Kitten lunch sounds not filling. His favorite drink is red spider blood. He's 36 years, 8 months, 21 days old. Studies famous battles at the 4th and 5th ages. Lives in the northeast side of town. And his pet cat is named Fluffy, who presumably he eats her babies? Alright, well this is all very fucking strange. There he is, Drawn, the kitten-eating warrior. He does look pretty intense. I need to talk to you. Why should I? After important answers, how do you know me? You're the famous warrior Drawn. What weapon do I use? An iron mace. When do I like to eat rats? Breakfast. When are kittens best devoured? Was it Young Einstein where Yahoo series rescued kittens from being made into a pie? I have no idea. That's the weirdest question I've ever been asked. I haven't thought about Yahoo Serious in years. Bunnies for tea. Red spider blood is the best. You are 36. And 8 months. Most interesting ages for battles, 4th and 5th. My house is situated where? In the northeast side of town. Brother's name is Blannon. My pet is called Fluffy. You know how every 5 plus 7, what is going on? It's 12. It's not 13. Drawn, you're stupid too on top of everything. Oh my god. Alright, trying to find the history of the Ardoon outpost. I remember reading a battle that took place in the outpost many years ago. Yada yada yada, ex-friends, etc., etc. Talking. Alright, we can report back to Jorel now. So we're going to enter Port Phasmatis, talk to Droalak outside the general store. So we're going to ectofile there. I think we can pass through the gate uninhibited now. All visitors, you have done the ghosts of our town of service, so you may pass without charge. Nice. All right. Where are we going? General store. So we got the ghosts the ability to pass on, and then none of them have done that. They're just all still here. They just wanted the option. Droalak, we found you. Oh, he died there. Oof. Sure, we'll help you with your problem, Droalak. Oh, didn't go back to his wife because he died. She's a ghost nearby, but won't listen to my apologies. Could you imagine? They do all have a choice. Could you imagine dying in battle and it makes your wife mad and then she dies and literally won't talk to you? You're both ghosts at the same town. She's like, fuck you. You went and died, you idiot. Alright, so we're going to go give her the amulet and say that it's from Droalock. Oh, she forgives him. So nice. Alright, back to Droalock. And then we're basically done. This being intermediate, this is pretty quick for intermediate. Alright, our Dune Cloak to the monastery. Oh no, we forgot to refill. Oh no, wait. Our ectophile. I thought we had to refill it. I guess we're good. How many uses does it have? Oh, we automatically refill it when we land there, I guess. Interesting. I thought we had to manually refill our little teleport file. I guess not. Alright, so we're going to Jorel, talking to Lathis, and then returning to Jorel again with the letter from Lathis, and we're done. Easy peasy. Crushing out them quests. We've got, what, 120 something left? Is that it? That's all? And then we get our quest cloak. And then we can really start playing the game. Yeah, done by the end of the month. You know, I completed all the quests in RuneScape in a month. Which I don't think is even possible, even if you didn't sleep. Alright, over here to Jorel. Apparently, people have done the math on how far, like, experience-wise. So the max level in any skill is 99. And apparently, halfway to 99, like, just raw numbers, is level 92. So I suspect this is very much one of those games that get longer as you get later. Yeah, I can visit my family again once I finally completed the game. Alright, Jorel, here's all your stuff. Yeah, just a touch grindy, you know. Although, really, like, I mean, most games, you know, the experience required for each level gets larger as the levels go on. So I imagine most of them, the halfway point is pretty far in the journey. But yeah, it's 92 for RuneScape. Oh. Alright. Talk to the warrior. Tell him what he said. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, it's over. Did you guys like it? Oh, it was just a fade to black. Alright, we contacted the ghost. Give him the scroll. Alright, many years ago there were two friends who fell out over their difference of opinion and religion. One decided to dedicate his life to Saradomin, the other is Zamorak. Years passed and the follower of Zamorak moved into the outpost with a group of others to cause havoc for the city of Ardun. The people of the city called upon some Sardamin followers who happened to be led by the other friend. A battle ensued that ended with the two ex-friends at the top of the outpost as the sole survivors. Realizing their mistakes, they made friends again. Oh yeah, after everyone else they knew died. They're like, we're the only people left, should we be friends? One decided to become the king and spread the word of equality. The other chose to start up a market where all could trade their wares equally and fairly. The one became the king is the great-grandfather of King Lathis. Cool. So he's going to write down the details along with his plans for the building. And then we have to give it to King Lathis. Alright, Ardun teleport. King Lathis already knows us. We did the Underground Pass quest. So we're already good buddies. Yeah, no mustache. Just beard and sideburns. The classic chin strap. Okay. King Lathis. What's up, buddy? Talk about the outpost. Alright, King reads the letter. He had no idea. And he will comply with the request to turn it into a museum. So then we go back, teleport to the monastery, return to Jorl with the letter from Lathis, and we're donezo. That's it. And we get an enchanted key, but I don't know what it goes to. That's one of the quest rewards, is an enchanted key. Oh, right, it's pronounced chi. It's not a key. It's a chi. Correct. Correct British pronunciation. Oh no, we're out of run, but I have my ring. That will restore our run energy. Yay. It is how Lord British would say it. Being the king of the British. That one guy from Texas. Alright. Talk to Jorl. Here's the letter. We've saved the outpost. Yay! Alright. Take a look at the artifacts in the new museum room. Oh, there's a little museum room. And we got a key that I don't know what it goes to or does or anything like that. Oh, we've advanced our crafting level to 27. This is the museum. We went through all this so he could so he can make this museum. 2 shelves of a bookcase. Some shit in a display case. And then 1 giant shield. We did it. We saved the museum. Alright. I hate to do it, but I think I'm gonna cut us off early today because I'm just like, I'm so tired. I'm like about to fall asleep just sitting here. It should just be all anime body pillows so you have time to reflect on what you saved. Classic Jorl and his anime body pillows. I'm gonna cut it off early today. Short stream, but I have to like go drink coffee or something. I'm about to fall asleep just sitting here. So those of you that hung out, Marley, Gregory, Bimmy, anyone else that I forgot, thanks for hanging out. And we will export this to YouTube so you can watch it if you missed it live. And yeah, we'll be back. Let's see, what's today? Maybe tomorrow. If not, most definitely Monday for more lunchtime streams. So, yeah. Anywho's. We will see you guys next time. Bye.